Alright, so we should be good. We got Bristol here this week, just trying to make sure everything's on and good to go, but it looks like it is, so that's good. But Bristol is going to be really rough this week. 250 laps, probably a lot of cautions, but hoping we can just survive it and stuff. Ran a pretty decent time in practice, which I was happy with. I was shocked by that, honestly, because I'm not super fast here at all, but I'm hoping we can get some green flag runs and we can like try to save tire, because I feel like that's what I'll be better at than having actual speed. I'm just happy we don't have to shift here. You can just stay in fifth the entire way around, which is really nice.
Outside.
But saving tire is going to be running a lot of bottom. Just trying to take it easy and not spin out, because it's very easy to spin out on the bottom of the track. What's up, Brock? How's it going? But I haven't ran Bristol in quite some time. I don't even know if I ran last year's like 500 race. I might have. Oh, they're about to wreck. That's going to be the hard part, is dodging all the big wrecks. I'm going to qualify, and hopefully we can qualify well when we get in the race session. Oh my goodness. I want to try to practice running the bottom here in practice, because that's what I'll be doing mostly in the race. Trying to just wrap that yellow line and get straight off the corner. Like use all the space I can if I don't have anybody on my outside. I don't want to be turning too much on the exit, because when you're turning on the exit, easy to get loose getting on throttle. Give it hell, I'll try. We'll do our best out here. Hopefully we survive all 250 laps. That's the main thing. I remember one season, I think it was in like the Gen 6 car, like the last generation NASCAR. I was like so slow here, and it didn't matter what I did, I was just off pace, and I finished like top 5, I think, but I was a lap down just because so many people died in the race. So that's the main thing. I want to try and just avoid the wrecks for the most part. But the real fast line for qualifying for me was like right through the middle. That's how I got my time in 4th, which was really nice. What's up, Foil? Did this race during the week, 25th to 3rd with a 4X. Nice. Fast promoted to A-Class. Nice. Congrats on that. Yeah, if you can get a fairly clean race here, which is very tough to do, you got 250 laps. That's 500 corners. This guy is all over the place. You can get a ton of safety from this race for sure with 250 laps.
Inside. Clear.
But I'm hoping we could qualify okay, because if I could be ahead of a lot of the wrecks, that'd be great. Because if you start in the back in this thing, it might be rough. You can get caught up in a wreck real easy. Because this track will block the entire straightaway or corner, honestly. It gets real sketchy real quick. But I love Bristol. It's a lot of fun, just because you can get in like a nice rhythm and stuff. Or you could just die in a second. You never know what would happen. Trying to get used to this car again here, because I haven't ran this car either since last year's Bristol 500 like night race, or when I last ran like a league race here. And I remember the league race where I was running okay, killed my tires in the beginning of the race, and then later on I was really good at saving my tires and I was moving forward. Like I dropped some spots in the beginning obviously, and then really got by a lot of them at the end, and I was flying. I think I almost won that race. I think I was top 3 or something like that, I want to say. But it was a lot of fun. But trying to get used to running the bottom and trying to get all the way up to the wall without spinning it. This guy just hitting the brakes. Cool. Hey, what's up, Mike? How's it going? Good morning to you as well. It's almost afternoon for me. It's almost noon. Hopefully you're having a good Saturday morning and all that. Hoping we could have a good Saturday with this race. We'll see. Dodged a lot of the wrecks in practice here so far that have happened right in front of us. I know Gavin and Daytona Dad, they're out at Long Beach right now. I don't know if they're out and about, out at the track already this early in the morning over there, because it's like almost 9 a.m. for them. I don't know what time stuff starts on track over there for them. I've seen a ton of pictures from both of them so far since they've been out there since Thursday, Friday-ish. So hopefully there's some good racing going on out there for them. Oh, don't lose it. That's gonna be the main thing, is just trying not to lose it off the corner like that. Yeah, I'm Florida man. Not really, I'm not crazy, but I'm out here in Florida for sure. On the East Coast. That's the only thing that's like, that sucks for me Mondays, I feel like, because the track change is at like 8 o'clock now with the time change. I always liked it with the time change being an hour earlier at 7 for me, because then when I did a race to edit and everything, it wasn't like 10 p.m. for me already, which I don't go to sleep till like after 10 anyways normally, but I'd rather just have things done with earlier. But other than that, it don't matter. That guy's probably on some fresher tires. Gonna run straight in the back of that dude. Gotta anticipate where they're gonna go. Oh, that guy just never lifted for him. He just ran straight in the back of that dude.
15.232.
Missing the bottom there a little bit. Don't want to be doing that too much in the race, because people will just file in right under you. I feel like most people are going to be running mid to high early on, trying to get positions or something maybe. And if we do get a green flag run, it will really benefit us, but I don't know if we will. And I imagine we still only get 5 sets of tires with this race. I don't know how bad tire wear is going to be. Greetings from Long Beach. Yes, Dad. Welcome. Appreciate you stopping by. I was just talking about how you and Gavin were out at Long Beach. I didn't know if you guys were out at the track right now or if you guys are just getting up for the morning. I didn't know what time you guys head out there, over there. What time is it? 52. Got like 8 more minutes. I can get a lot more laps in.
15.373.
Wish my clock behind my setup was actually working right now, because that'd be helpful for seeing if it was almost time for the race. I think my batteries died, or like my wall messes up the clock. This guy's on fresh tires flying up through us. You go to the outside, I'll show you the inside.
Outside.
Oh, I got on throttle too hard there. Wait in line to try out the Cooler Master. Nice. I got ran over there reading that. I was going slow as shit in that corner. That's cool. Are they motion rigs out there? Because when I went to the drag race thing out in Bradenton like a couple months ago, they had some motion sim rigs out there, and they were just doing Daytona like qualifying laps basically, and I had like the second fastest time on the week.
Outside.
That was pretty interesting.
15.601.
Because the one that were out at Bradenton were like Ford performance ones, like there was Fords. I don't know exactly what sim rigs they were. I can't remember. But they were Ford sponsored at least.
Outside.
I don't even know how many laps I'm out here on these tires. I'm at least 20 something. I remember 40 something laps. This guy is trying to cross me over, even though I'm just running the bottom. He went up and smacked the wall. Oh boy, that's a massive crash. They're gonna come back down the track. Yep, I couldn't get the car turned. I didn't want to lock the brakes up. Oh, we're blocking the whole track. I didn't want to lock the brakes up there because I just would have slid straight up into them. I couldn't slow down quick enough though. How bad was that? Like, they wrecked really far up there. Where the hell did that guy even come from? I'm so confused. Where did that dude even go from? Like, oh, he lost it off the corner. That's what happened. That other guy was just wrong place, wrong time. Nailed straight into him. Then massive crash. And then I'm just flying on by. I overshot the corner a little bit. I missed the bottom. If I would have held the bottom better, I definitely would have missed it, but didn't slow down enough. Couldn't get the car turned. How bad were my tires either way? 85 on the right front, and how many laps they even do? From 29 to 63, so that's like 34 laps or so. So tires definitely are going to wear out. And how many laps of fuel do you have? 170. Yikes. That's a lot of laps. So I don't know if we'll get that many green flag laps, honestly. Never anticipate a green flag stop here. But tires definitely are going to matter. And I was just mainly running bottom. I wasn't even like trying to push it, but maybe I need to slow up a little earlier. Trying to get a couple qualifying laps in here if I can.
Outside. You're clear.
I'm just happy we don't have to downshift to fourth and stuff the entire time. That would really suck.
22, 29, 2, 1. Outside.
Meow. I mainly ran like middle-ish, like kind of diamond lined it to run qualifying laps, I feel like.
14.646.
Because qualifying is going to mean a good bit, I feel like, just for starting position, like missing the early wrecks, hopefully. So I'm hoping that we could qualify pretty decent. These guys might be on some older tires than me.
Outside. 14.6.
Yeah, if I'm running low and getting by, yeah, they're on older tires for sure.
Smoke on the apron in front of you.
Definitely gets loose on the exit. Oh, I overshot that. I don't think we really made contact there. I think that's some like net code tapping him.
Clear.
But he's all up in the wall anyways. 50 laps per set, yeah. I don't think we'll have a ton of laps under caution anyways early on. So I don't plan on taking tires super early anyways. So we'll have sets left later on. And so many people will wreck that we'll probably get some green flag racing later on in the race.
6, 7.
But definitely gonna have to save the tires. I feel like early on I might try to run like some middle, try to get by a couple guys if it's like super early in the race, because I don't want to get
14.5.
passed by too many guys trying to save tires early, because everybody's gonna be sending it right in the beginning. And then you get some restarts where you're just stuck in the middle of the pack anyways from being passed, because everybody's just sending it right in the beginning.
Mic check, mic check.
I don't know any mics.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Yeah, I think if we do a good enough
Thank you.
lap, our first lap, then we'll be trying on the bottom the second lap in qualifying.
4, 7.
But that's the only way to really save that car. Once you start spinning out, just lock down the brakes for half a second and straighten it out. That's like the easiest way to do that to me. Because what are we, car number 18 right now? Because I just completely lost it off this corner, and then I just completely slammed the brakes, straightens it out. I don't even know if I did anything with the steering wheel. I turned back right a little bit, but just slammed the brake and then straightened it right back out real quick. But let's just watch some crashes for the last couple minutes, I guess, before this starts. Yeah, we got like 1 minute until it starts. 341 registered. 342. Might be like second, third split. Hopefully like a third split type thing. But I'm hoping we're a low number. That'd be nice. Or for a second split be a low number. That'd be great. Just so we could try to have the best opportunity to gain I rating. That'd be really nice. Because Monday for ARCA, I was the lowest car number in that field in top split. Somehow we snuck in the top split with like a 37 something I rating, and I finished like 6th. So I gained like 80 something, which was fantastic. I think I'm like mid 3,800 right now after running ARCA. Usually we run some trucks, but I didn't run any trucks this week. One, because Gavin's out at Long Beach and I didn't want to run Bristol by myself. So I'm just like, I'll just skip Bristol in the trucks. I'm going to run enough laps there in NIS. That's actually saying if I survive this race, we'll run plenty of laps. So we'll see how that actually works out for us. But we'll see what number we are here. Hopefully we can get lucky with our number in this race. That'd be really nice. And hopefully we don't die super early. Get a nice clean qualifying lap, hopefully. I wish I would have looked at that track state, like weather and all that, because I don't know what the track or air temp was when I was running those laps. Because I ran like another 5 or 6, I think, right there towards the end. That last run I was doing. Because I'm hoping that we could qualify with a decent time. I don't think it'll be as fast as the 4 that I ran in practice. What is it right now? 97 track temp. That's pretty hot, I feel like. So we're car 20. That's pretty good. I feel like we're second split then. Because 20 out of 35, that's pretty wild. But I think we're going to be second split, I would say. It's definitely not top split, I don't think. So that's nice. Recognize Vince out here, definitely. We see him like every single NIS race, I feel like, because we're so tight in iRating. Who else? Who else do we race with out here? I feel like there's a lot of different people than normal. Definitely recognize Bollinger, but other than that, I don't recognize a whole lot of people's names. But this will be interesting to see. Got to wait out practice here. Some people will go out and do some practice laps. I'm not too worried about it. We did plenty in the time beforehand. Plus the X's and this will start counting towards your safety, so I don't really want to mess with it. Oh, I remember Kenneth, because every time I see his last name, I think it says Drake, but it doesn't. I don't even know how to pronounce his last name, honestly, but every time I see it, I see Drake in my head. But I definitely recognize his name because of that, just because of his last name. And I definitely want to... Is this single or dual pit lanes? I don't even know. Rules. This might tell us. Maybe it won't. Damn it. It only says, like, for restarts and stuff. Does this say single or dual pit lanes? I don't know if it tells me at all. I don't know if there's a way for me to look in iRacing. Is this single or single pit roads? Okay, so that's good to know, because single pit roads means you have to go through both sides of pit road. You have to enter in on the back stretch and it'll wrap all the way around to the front stretch. So that's good to know. So if you do end up getting a green flag stop, you have to go through all of it, and then under caution and stuff, you have to drive through all of it too anyways, because it'll be like a solid, I don't know if we'll be able to see it here, a solid, yeah, solid blue line in 3 and 4 there, and no solid line here, so where you can come up on the racing like apron and then onto the track on the backstretch, because 3 and 4 has that blue line, because if you cross over it, then you'll get a unsafe pit exit. So definitely good to know that for sure.
Hey Chris, at least you don't have to deal with Devin today.
But we'll see how qualifying goes here.
I kind of wanted to rematch him.
We'll see how this goes. Hopefully we can qualify okay. What time did people run in practice there?
But yeah,
one guy got a 4. That's probably really
pushing
pushing it. We got a different Honeycutt out here, actually. Brandon Honeycutt. Don't know if he has any relation to Caden Honeycutt. Honestly, not sure. But we'll see how this goes. I'll keep my little timing thing up for qualifying here, just to see how we do. Or how we're seeing for the second lap and stuff. Try to get as much speed as we can up top. Yeah, we are maxing out there into turn 1. That was a terrible turn 1. Feel like I want to run really high again here, try to get speed. I didn't slow up enough for 1 and 2.
14.7.
Kind of did the same thing. And I thought that was going to be the wall. Not a great lap. I thought it was actually going to be faster than the first lap, but it wasn't. We definitely messed up a little bit there. That's unfortunate. Oh well. We'll qualify probably mid-pack or so then, maybe. We'll have to see where it puts us at. But definitely did not do very well. I pushed myself too hard into the corners, I think, so I didn't want to slow down. I had to like almost lock up the brakes to see if I could slow down enough, but it was just kind of wheel hopping because I went in a little too quick. So that's not great. We're going to be deep in the pack probably, unfortunately, but that's okay. Did I change my, what's it called? Oh, no, I think it is in garage. The page 2, yeah. Because I don't like page 1, where it just shows like the RPMs or whatever more. I like seeing the actual gauge, at least. Just a personal preference. The 33 car with the fastest lap right now, absolutely flying. I don't have it on live, my bad.
Think of how slick turn 4 can be sometimes.
It's very sketchy, but we definitely qualified bad.
Qualifying lap this week, man.
A lot of people are in the 5s, one guy's in the 4s so far.
Top 4 you were talking about.
So we're definitely falling pretty far back. We got a 749. That was not great.
Lost it. Got in the right rear on the wall and then just lost it coming to the line.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing what.
So we're gonna have to miss the wrecks early on, which is gonna be rough. Gonna be real rough. And we're back in the pack, so leaders will catch us quicker as well if it gets a green flag run. So you gotta be careful with that.
Got up to the front, ran up front most of the race.
If you do get damage, you can't get a lot of it fixed here without going laps down. So that's gonna be the other hard part. Being back here.
Just be patient for the first, my God, 100 and whatever laps.
That would be nice.
It'll all work out.
I doubt that will happen though. People are gonna be wrecking.
I mean, I don't
like lap 1.
That never happened.
There's no shot we get a 100 lap run to start.
On the first lap.
Definitely can lose it on the first lap. I'll tell you that. But yeah, I think I sent it too hard.
Well, the biggest thing that caused me problems yesterday was one of those lap cars. Every time that lap car was causing a wreck, I got caught.
Unfortunate.
I can't believe I never ran him over because I always seem to catch him at
Nope, that guy's losing it.
Right
Good save.
Completely to the right. He always drifted wide.
Had to sneeze there.
Yeah.
I didn't want to like blow out you guys' ears in the mic by sneezing. So hopefully it wasn't too bad. Just, like turning away and stuff.
Like the one time I ran into Cyan because Cyan got loose, I thought it was a lap car. I didn't even know that was Cyan.
We'll see how this goes though. We got another minute waiting on everybody to finish qualifying. But a lot of really fast guys out here. But Bristol's never been one of the tracks I'm super fast at in the NASCAR per se. It's more just been trying to save the tires on the long run. That's what I've been better at than actually being fast. Like that 34-ish lap run I had in practice.
I really wish I didn't mess my lap up.
I would be shocked if we get that within the first 100 laps.
Yeah, same.
Probably gonna have a lot of wrecks.
I got loose off of 4.
And if we wreck out of this race, it is what it is. We haven't had like a full DNF yet early in a race this season.
I lost it as
I think I've like DNF'd technically where we didn't finish the laps due to damage in like 2 or 3 races so far this year, but it's been like right at the end it happens. Cause like Daytona, we ended up in a wreck right at the end. We dodged every other one, and then we went like 1 or 2 laps down, maybe 3 laps down at the end, something like that, because of damage, and we couldn't get back out there. And then
there's so many wrecks this week.
What was the other one? I know Homestead, we had a big wreck at the very end too. So like we've been running okay, and then somehow end up in a wreck at the very end, which sucks. But we'll see how this goes. I hate how this wheel in the car isn't circle, like it goes flat at the bottom. It's so dumb to me.
The estimated SOF is
It bothers the hell out of me. 3879. I think that's just above my I rating for this SOF. Like we're either second or third split, one of the two. But 250 laps here is a long time. Oh. And we're starting back in 20th. So we're on the outside to start with, which I guess is alright, because we could try to make a couple passes off the start, and then if we play it right. But if there's a wreck, there's not really anywhere to go. But we'll probably get single filed out pretty quick. Might be some guys too wide around us. Might get stuck on the outside, who knows. But I think we'll be able to pass on the outside better than getting past on the inside, honestly. We'll have to see. I wouldn't be shocked if somebody starts in the pits. And with us qualifying 20th, I think our pit road is at the very back of this front stretch. I'm going to have to see when we're driving around where my pit crew is, honestly. Because I don't want to miss them on the first time around. That would be very bad. But I think the front stretch has about 20-something, like in the low 20s for pits. That's another reason why I wanted to qualify and try to qualify decent, so I knew where my pit stall was. But being around 20, I think it's at the front of the front stretch here, like the beginning of it, I should say, right off of turn 4. It's like making that turn through 3 and 4. I need to just kind of hug the wall,
5 cars
most
left
likely.
to grid.
Because with the front and back stretch, I want to say there's like 23 or 24 pit stalls on
You're
each
waiting on
side,
2 cars to grid.
something like that.
Waiting on the final car to grid.
So we'll see. Everybody's gridded up. 250 laps. Hopefully we don't die. Super early, at least. Want to try and finish the race. That'd be nice. I don't care if I'm a couple laps down. It looks like in front of that 30 car, somebody didn't grid, or they gridded and then got out. And they're starting from the pits, maybe. Maybe they're anticipating a big wreck early on. I remember back in the day when you would grid and then you would pull off into the stalls and you could let people by and you would start in the back. Like you would still start, but you would just move your way to the back. Like you gave yourself an EOL in a way. But then they patched that. Because that used to be a big thing for sure. I remember doing it before.
Good luck, guys.
Alright, I need to see where my pit crew is, honestly. If I can, because this is banking. I might not, I can't see these first couple spots, so I don't know where my pit crew is. I'll have to look on the backstretch to see if they're even there.
Great racetrack for us. Really nice little pit box here, I think.
Because I have like every other stall turned off when I'm in the car besides mine. So it's easy to see my pit crew. But we'll see if they're on the backstretch here at the very front.
Alright, get ready to rock and roll.
I don't see them here. So yeah, I think I'm one of the first stalls on the front stretch. I just couldn't see it because of the banking I'm on in the corners. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. This is gonna be absolutely nuts.
Green flag.
Try not to spin tire. Just get it up to 5th gear so I don't have to shift again.
Clear, clear, clear. Inside.
See if we can get by a couple guys on this outside, I guess. Try not to push it too hard, because I don't want to kill the tires. But people that are going super slow right now, I don't want to get stuck behind them. If I can get in front of this 31 and then move down, I'll be real happy, which looks like I can. And we've made it 2 laps already without a caution. I am shocked. That's honestly surprising. We got a few spots. Got down to the bottom. I'm happy about that. That worked out pretty well for us. But I don't want to push it as hard as I was in practice because I know how worn out the tires got. So try to take it a little easier, lifting a little earlier, just kind of rolling it. Don't get on throttle as hard. Try to be as easy on the wheel as possible. Missed the corner there. This guy behind want to go by, they can go by on the outside. Sure looks like one of them is. I think that's Vince. Yeah, it is. Vince likes to be aggressive. He runs at the front in some of these NIS's, and then he ends up in some sort of wreck a lot of the time, so he races smart. Like, he's not like dumb. He's not gonna just, oh, they're hitting. That 18 car blinked and ended up back on the outside of the 30 out of nowhere. I'm shocked there's been no, I don't know what he said. I think they might have gotten a 4X honestly already. I wouldn't be shocked because that 18 like blinked back and the 30 was like smushing him to the wall. But I had no clue that guy was even there either. Okay, we've settled in 19th at the moment. Very nice. We've gotten more green flag laps than I expected off this start with everybody driving, honestly. I'm super shocked by that. But I'm trying to play the long game with the tires. These guys that are ripping this middle and outside are very fast right now. They're going to be hurting later if we get a really long run.
Still outside. Still outside. Looks clear, clear, clear.
At this point, I'm really hoping we get a nice long run. That'd be awesome.
Working top. Clear.
Because this has been a million times cleaner than I could have expected. Because I didn't run trucks this week because I didn't want to just do 100 pacing laps. Well, I think it's 75 laps for the truck race. I didn't want to do most of them under caution. Oh boy, that 30 car like sent it on the 13 there almost. He almost sent them up the track, getting to his rear end.
15.192.
But some people are realizing the middle top is faster and they're moving to it. But they're gonna pay for it later. I only did it like the first 2 laps maybe to get by a couple guys
15.1
that were going super slow off the start. Just because we were so bunched up. .30 car is a little slower than me right now. Try not to run into the back of him. Shocked nobody's lost it off of a corner yet. Nobody's yelling at each other, which is shocking.
15.371.
This 30 car runs like half of a lane or 3/4 of a lane up the track in the corner. Now he's going to the top. Try to get by the 13. Pretty sure that Brandon, oh, I about lost it off that corner.
One outside. 15.
Just lock it down for half a second, straighten it back out, we're good. The Brandon Honeycutt guy, I think he qualified really well, I want to say. Like, he qualified up there. But he is falling back quick. He must be, like, trying to really save his tires, potentially.
15.886.
This guy's Burger King, but Drift King. That's hilarious.
Deleted did a 15.0.
The pretty funny,
15.28.
mixture of logos. Okay, we've settled out right now on 23rd. I think we started, what, 20th? Yeah, we qualified 20th. So we've lost a couple spots since the beginning now, but a lot of guys are running that middle of the top, and then I almost lost it. So we lost like 3 spots trying to save it, but that's okay. Oh, 19. Did the same thing I did.
2.7.
Just file in behind him. I'm not going to try and stick to his outside because he was running more outside anyways. I don't know where the leaders are. They're probably not super far behind me, honestly. They're probably like a straightaway behind, which is not much. I wouldn't doubt. I just don't know where on the track they really are because I can't see them on the relative.
15.351.
Somebody's up in the wall behind me. I feel like when the tires wear out, people move up the track more too. Because then they don't have to slow down as much. They might bang it off the wall and stuff.
Outside. Still outside. Deleted did a.
But when somebody's on your outside, you gotta be very careful getting on throttle and pulling up the track.
15.5.
So I don't want to smush them up into the wall to where it hits us if they bounce off the wall.
Still out there.
And then if somebody's on your outside, you just gotta hope that they don't hit the wall in general.
15.59. Still outside.
That 19 is a little loose, it looks like. I wish I wouldn't have, like, started losing it. I would be a little bit in front of these guys. Not too much, but a little bit in front of these guys, which would be nice. 27 laps already. That's crazy. Did not expect that. I thought we'd be on, like, caution number 2 or 3 by lap 25.
4.76.
This guy behind me is a little quicker, it seems like. The Drift King is a little slow at the moment. Might try to get by them on this outside.
Still inside. You're clear
Get back
now.
down to the bottom.
Outside.
Wasn't trying to pull up that much, but I didn't want to lose it. I was trying to gas it to pull back down a little bit.
Deleted did a 15.16.
Leader did a 15-1. We're doing 15 4s or 5s.
15.
That was a 6.
17.
Feel like I need to back up my corner entry a little bit more. I'm starting to push middle corner.
Still there.
Getting loose.
You're clear. 15.
People are really pushing it, it feels like, but maybe I'm just that slow too. Which I'm not shocked by. I'm not fast at Bristol. I hope to just save tire and get him on the back end of the run. If we get a long run, that is.
15.626.
But this is more laps than I could have hoped for. I said in the first 100 laps he probably wouldn't get as long of a run as I did in practice, and we sure have. We have tied it now
15.5.
on the first initial drop of the green, which is shocking. Everybody's been super clean. But there's no shot we get a green flag stop. We got 145 more laps of fuel. I think tires would matter more than fuel, honestly, at that point. But you don't want to try and pit under green here, is the main thing, because you will go multiple laps down trying to pit.
15.6.
And that would absolutely kill you on the day. Because then there's going to be, if somehow it gets to a green flag stop, which I would definitely not ever think it would happen, there's going to be some guys going significantly faster lap times and just try to run somebody over. This guy behind me's flying up on us, but that's pretty much everybody been flying up on us.
15.7.
Man, I was hoping to play a lot of attrition in this race and get by a lot of guys that wreck, but there hasn't been any wrecks in this thing. That is nuts. Okay, this guy is trying to get to my inside.
19.
And then I run middle right there and, like, pull him. We use one corner and get right back ahead. Because if he wants to go by, run that middle. Go ahead. You're faster. That's fine. I'm not worried about it.
Clear.
The leaders are probably just behind those cars behind us on track, like 2 seconds back or so. Oh, there's smoke, but no wreck. They save it. I don't know what just happened, but they saved it. But they piled up kind of big in front of us now, slowing up.
15.902. The leader just did a 15.4.
Leader did a 15.4, so we're kind of evening out with them better now. That last lap was slow because we slowed up for that, like, smoke in front of us and stuff.
15.
That was a 7. This 19's falling back now. The 30 is falling back. This 28's starting to push it on the outside.
Still outside.
Yep, the leader is 1.3 back.
09. Still outside.
So now it's the race to stay on the lead lap, but I'm still gonna try and play the long game if we're gonna get this long of a run. Because some of these people are starting to fall back now.
97.
A 28 is ripping down the wall. Like, he is scraping it and stuff.
Outside.
Oh, 17 losing it a little bit.
Still outside.
He's gonna have a bad angle for that corner.
Clear.
People's tires are definitely going away because people are starting to slip and slide a lot more. But damn, we may just go a lap down here before the caution, which is unfortunate.
15.934.
31's trying to rip the top now to stay in front of the leaders, which I don't blame him.
Still out there. Clear again. Outside.
And that's the leader on our outside. They are flying, man. That is crazy.
0.032. Water outside. The lead
So we're going to be playing the lap down game this race now that we had such a long green flag run off the start. Oh boy, that guy's losing it. Thought they were going to be 3 wide into that corner.
5-4.
Man, the leader is flying right now. I'm just so bad at Bristol speed-wise.
0.93.
I was hoping for a lot of cautions early. We're not hoping, I was expecting a lot of cautions early just to have wrecks and get by those guys that wreck.
Still outside. Clear, clear, clear.
Yeah, these front few people are pretty spread out. But he's just about to start lapping more people. And we won't be the first car lap down anymore. So if a caution comes out, we're somewhat screwed. Oh, the leader almost got hooked there. He's trying to like go middle 3 wide and stuff. It is definitely getting real sketchy for the leader now. Honestly, the leader could end up wrecking in all this. Just because he's getting himself in some bad positions there 3 wide. Holy crap, that was scary up in front of us.
6, 7.
That was looking very scary. There was a lot of cars right in front of us, like, bunching up. I would not be shocked that there's a caution here very soon, but they're kind of getting a little single filed out as the leader's trying to dice his way through everybody.
0.66.
Third place catching up to us now. Try to go low, like show that I'm going low early for him.
Still outside on your quarters. Clear.
Tires are definitely gone away. We're running how much slower? Like almost 2 seconds slower a lap than qualifying, which is absolutely crazy.
On the bottom inside.
See if we can get by this 30 car here.
Still inside.
Looks like we will.
Clear low. 16.015. Working the bottom inside. Clear.
Vince is just in front of us, who was pushing super early on that high side. So you can see like the tires have fallen off more for some than others.
16.13.
But I feel like my tires aren't as bad as some of these guys, but I'm still just off pace in general. 31's trying to get around him.
Outside.
Try to follow him on through.
16.3.
Locked at the brakes slightly on entry.
Still outside.
This has been fantastic. This has been a better experience than I could have hoped for, honestly. 4th place right behind us.
2, 6, 2.
He's up in the wall a little, but he's gonna get right by us. Somebody's pitting.
15.
That's wild.
9, 3. Outside clear.
There is no reason for that right now. You have so much fuel.
16.1.
Trying to run some middle and get it like turned down with the brakes a little bit. Trying not to turn the wheel too much more or anything. But there's gonna be so many guys a lap down, it's gonna be crazy. Like, I don't know how we're gonna get back on the lead lap without a million cautions.
2, 1.
But honestly, it just might be a race where we don't. Like, it could just be a race where it stays green, who knows? Because a lot of guys could end up a lap down, and then if we do get a caution, if we do get a caution, all the lap down guys could just be sending it trying to be in the lucky dog spot and cause wrecks. That's a good possibility as well.
Caution.
And there's the first caution, lap 63, 64 for the leaders, going on the 65 right there. How many guys are actually a lap down? All the way up to 22nd. Wow.
Bam, 4X.
That's kind of crazy. That was a hell of
He
a
was
first
right rear
run.
me on the straightaway.
I can't believe that. That was like double what I ran in practice, which is nuts. Up to 22nd a lap down. That is crazy. It's only like 5 spots ahead of us, which isn't that bad, but it could get crazy now with some people being laps down, trying to get back in the lucky dog spot and all that.
The lucky dog. Lap down.
Honestly, I half want to stay out,
Lane and a
get
half
the
not
wave
wide enough
around,
for 'em?
and then have a quick caution and pit, but I don't think that's gonna be good for us. I think we just need a pit now, so if we do get another run like that, which I think is possible, we just don't go more laps down quickly is the main thing.
Stupid.
That's the main thing, because I think that there could be a quick caution and stuff, but at the same time, it could just go
Well,
green
I
like it
wasn't
just
counting
did.
on you guys going 60 laps green, or I would have started where I qualified. But oh well.
Coming at you.
Yeah, that guy started from the pits. That was not a great idea.
5 away.
Yeah, we're like gonna be one of these first stalls.
Is they either
Second, third
take
stall
a
in.
misstart and get screwed, or
So we're
don't
gonna
take
be
it, get screwed.
in the back. That's okay.
Yeah. I ran a little too
I
hard.
didn't expect 65 laps to start though. That's nuts.
Next run. Made it 5 seconds to the back of the field though.
Right front was 69. Nice. That honestly doesn't seem that terrible for 60-something laps. Like, honestly, it's not that bad. Try and stay way the hell out here for if anybody was on our inside and stuff, but I'm gonna be right behind this 31 car for now. A couple guys did do the wave around strategy, but if we get like 20 laps green, they're probably gonna be a lap down because they're gonna be a couple of seconds off per lap
Yeah, I was trying.
and starting behind on the
I'm
field.
racing for position too, so.
But the 31 and I are gonna have to drop back real quick. Yeah,
I feel like you're doing anything wrong. I just mean like you guys were.
we're gonna have to let just about everybody by, which is gonna be real tough here because it's a real short lap and stuff. We have to look for the.
Wave rounds, we gotta go. Move. Let's go.
This is gonna be bad.
Alright, we need to be behind.
We need everybody to go on by. Come on, come on, come on.
Alright, we need to be behind at 14. Looks like you should be lining
Still
up behind
waiting.
the 7.
Still waiting on all
I
these
think we
lead
should
lap
be behind
guys.
at 28.
Are we behind the 28? Okay, we are behind the 28.
Coming around at 15.
That is definitely rough every caution then. Letting all the lead lap guys by. Actually, it was probably only that first time because we were way up front.
Green, 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 green.
Alright, now the chaos is gonna ensue probably. I don't know how many guys just got the wave around.
39.461. Clear low.
I think I already shifted up to 5th, but I didn't think I did for some reason. Oh, yep.
You see it, you see it, you
Yep, there's the chaos.
Clear.
There's the chaos. Alright, we're actually fine. We got a 4X, but I don't think we really got any damage. We're honestly, I think, fine. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. That's fine. Let's go. That was actually, it's a 4X, which is okay. Like, it's not great by any means, but I'm actually okay with that because we actually got by it pretty scot-free.
Around the safe car.
But that is the thing with the wave arounds. Is like, I figured that could have happened, but it is what it is. How many guys are a lap down? 27. So really, there's not too many more. There's not too many more until us. So
Yeah, but I almost crashed into the wreck. It's hard to stop the car.
did they crash into the wreck? That's unfortunate.
There was a lot of arc braking with that one.
Yeah, I like locked my brakes up, slid a little bit, but we didn't get any damage.
If you hammer it.
We did not get any damage, which is nice.
And got the lucky
I don't know the right turn,
It seems
but
like most
I don't know the
NISs
right
so
turn.
far this year has been about 2 hours.
No, it's open, it's open.
But if you do have a full length race, it could be like 3, 4. There's only like 3 or 4. Or actually, no, there might be like 5 full length races on the year. There's Daytona 500.
That's all good.
The other Bristol race
didn't know
later
if
in the
it was
year
my
is a
fault or not.
500 lap race. I want to say one of the
Depends on the
Darlington
right.
races, maybe. What else? The 600. But there's not many. Honestly, there's not many. But all these NIS races so far this year have been about 2 hours. Last week it was like an hour and a half because there was only 2 cautions.
24.
There was only 2 cautions last year.
Technically pedal in the
All
middle.
right, 24, come on by. Come on by. Jesus, people don't pay attention.
Behind the
We gotta wait for the 10 as well. We gotta get behind all the lap down cars. I think that guy has a penalty. Like he got some sort of black flag, probably either pitting under when it was closed or he sped. One of the two. Yep, there goes some people. We're starting to gain some spots now from people in that wreck or leaving, which is great. We got no damage out of that thing,
Not even a scratch.
which is lucky. We did get a 4X though, which I'm not shocked by, honestly. I'm not shocked by the 4X. But we in this 27 right now are who we are battling for. Where is the 21? I think he's gonna be catching up or something probably. Yeah, he's catching up right now. So he's gonna be going by us. Gotta let him by, and then we should be in the right spot, I think. Yes, we are. Okay. But trying to let these leaders by is rough sometimes because they're coming out of the pits late. But me and the 27 are battling for Lucky Dog right now.
Oh man, pace car's off. Drive smart there.
I was hoping we'd get like a little bit of a run there. Would have been nice, because the guys that stayed out to get the wave around would have been screwed, and they would have gone a lap down real quick and been way off the pace. I know me and this 27 are battling, but I don't want to push it too hard. But also, I don't want to be in the position we're in, because freaking these guys are nuts and stuff right now.
Sorry for the picture, Brandon. I thought that was a wrecked car on the bottom.
Okay, we're going to drop in behind the 30 car, which is another guy we're battling for position, but that's okay. The more cautions, the better for us getting our lap back and just getting more spots in general.
Yeah, 32 has taken the lead.
Car 32 in the lead, that's wild. He pushed it to get the lead probably real quick. That 27 car is way up there now, so there's not really a reason for us to try and catch up to him or anything. The 30 car is right in front of us that I could try to get in front of maybe, just because if the 27 got any sort of X's, if a caution came out, the second car in line would be the lucky dog then. But we do have people behind us ripping the top like that. And we already had one really long run, so why can't we have more, honestly? So I'm trying to play it a little smart. Because that 31's going to burn up his stuff real hard. Or wreck that guy. Holy crap, he almost right hooked that guy into the wall. He won right a 14.6. We are getting checked up a little bit here. Trying to see if we can get the 30 car to move up the track for us there, but that was not the case. I feel like I had a little bit of a run on him. There we go. That was a good enough run, but now it'll force him to run the outside and probably get right back by us, which is fine.
Working outside.
That outside is faster for sure. No, I don't want to go 3 wide. I left it for that one. I didn't want to go 3 wide with the 30 and then the 2 ripping the outside. Oh god, that 34 is about to lose it or something, and he almost got us. Holy crap.
You're clear. 15.
I was trying to give him room to save it, and he almost lost it off the corner. And then he just rips the top again and goes right back by.
Still out there.
He's on the lead lap also, so I'm not trying to impede the lead lap cars at all. Just run our line.
6, 7.
Let them get by on the outside, which is faster anyways. They're already 2 wide ahead of us.
Still outside.
I don't know if that guy has some damage or what.
0.4.
Like, did he get some right front damage maybe? I have no clue. Like, why is he so off pace? Kind of weird.
The lead is did on 14.921. 15.28.
Try to show the outside to that guy. He wants to go flying on by like that. Because once we were getting to the end of that run, we were starting to really get by some guys that were pushing it super early.
15.414.
But that could have been like a max of a run for us today also, so maybe I need to push it a little bit more than that. Like maybe try and go and get by this 30 car. Kind of run like a middle cut down line maybe.
Inside. Still there. Still there.
Be careful on the exit because I don't want to cut down on his nose and I don't want to hit the wall, so it's really tough. Oh, they're wrecking? They're wrecking. That's going to be a wreck for sure.
Caution, caution.
That is a caution. I don't know if people are going to pit for tires right now. I doubt it, but we're not going to pit for anything right this second.
So hard and they caused the wreck. You can't
Yes,
get the
Gavin flew down to Long Beach and they're together in Long Beach right now. Brickyard is full length? Okay, that's another one. Yeah, I didn't even think of that one, honestly. I don't remember what it was last season, so I couldn't remember if it was full length or not, because they just recently went back to that last year, I think. So I couldn't remember if the Brickyard was full length or not, honestly.
I thought you were on the lead lap, Brandon.
Oh, they're hitting each other up ahead.
No, I did it.
I don't know how many cars are on the lap down. 22, so we're like 5 back from that. We just had such a long run in the beginning, like we got a lap down, which sucked,
I
but
did the opposite. took
I
the way
think there'll
around
be a
on the
lot
first
of
one and dodged
cautions,
the
and
pileup.
we'll end up getting the lucky dog at some point, probably.
25.
I wouldn't be
Lucky
shocked.
dog.
Oh, the 25 right in front of us did? Wow.
Outside.
That's shocking. Dang it. So, other guys ahead of us had like a 0x or a 2x, 4x, something when that caution came out, and we end up not getting the lucky dog, unfortunately. Some
Definitely don't do
guys...
that. You'll get a penalty.
Did some guys stay out? Yeah, the 1 through 3 did. That's unfortunate. So, we're not going to get a wave around because some of the
Hey,
lead
don't-
lap guys stayed out.
Hey.
So we're gonna have to like drop with like 1 to go or 2 to go to
Back
let
there, if it
everybody
wasn't for
by,
the
which is
11
gonna be
dumping
rough.
me down the straightaway because he tried to force it 3 wide for no reason while he's a lap down.
Yeah, there was a guy just sending it a lap down and stuff. But not sure who it was. Dang it, I wish we got that 1 extra spot then. That would have been nice. Alright, we're starting to let some of the lead lap guys by anyways, so that will help in a
Yeah, I was
case.
way out of rhythm that first run. I got it again now.
But letting everybody by when they come out of the pits here is gonna be...
all the way up
gonna be
inside the
pretty
top
rough.
10. The 11 just.
'Cause I don't want to get a
kept me
black
right hooked me down
flag
the straightaway
from
while he was a lap
anything.
down fighting another lapper.
This 31's trying to get like a head start for it. Like letting people by. I'm just trying to stay on the apron for when they come out of the pits, they can just go flying by.
Yeah, I had to drive a little more aggressively than I would have liked because I didn't want to go 2 laps down.
Did he end up getting back on the lead lap? I don't even know.
Let's go. You should be on the outside.
But we're gonna be on the
Right.
Not only that,
outside,
and then he's
but
sitting there racing me hard
I know that
while
there's a
I'm still
lot
a lap
of lead
down.
lap cars that have to get by us.
Those brakes. Get behind the 9.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to slow way up here, letting these guys by.
Start behind the 3.
This is the rough part
You're gonna be
about
lining
being a
up
lap
behind
down
the
and stuff.
13.
Where we just stopped it.
Looks like you'll be lining up behind
There's
the
some
14. You're
lap
behind
cars
the
trying to
10.
let guys by. Okay, we're behind the 10 it looks like, so we're probably gonna be behind the 31 actually, yeah. Because we don't want to get a black flag. It's too short of a lap. I could see some delayed greens happening for that later in the race, honestly.
Green, green, green. The lead is 47.2.
Some of the lap down guys got tires maybe,
42.303.
but I think you only have 5 sets. Yeah, oh wait, we had 6 sets because we still have 5 left. Okay. So you had 1 extra set in this race compared to some of the other NISs this season.
16.00.
The Drift King car on our inside has some damage. I saw on his rear end. The 31 is the first one a lap down right now in front of us.
15.2.
I can only hope that a caution comes out and he gets like a 0x or something.
14.601. Got 4. Has taken the lead.
New leader up front. That guy ripping the top, man.
15.158.
Trying to run like a middle-ish lane instead of full bottom, just trying to keep some more speed than just running the straight bottom. And trying to save some tire also.
Side 15.154. Still there, your door.
I think behind us is a lead lap guy. It is.
Outside,
He was the one that was super loose right before that caution and stuff right by us.
clear. 15.2.
Him and the 31 going at it now.
14.9.
Yeah, I think he got fresh tires or something. Ooh, that almost caused a wreck. 34 was like squishing him up to the wall. We're right behind this 31, but I know we're battling him for the lucky dog at the moment. But we do have some guys behind us that probably got tires, I think. I think this 30 car maybe went and pitted. He might have, because he is seeming faster than us. Trying to like straddle that seam and then cut it down for the exit. Not trying to turn the wheel like necessarily anymore, but like slowing it down and just getting a better exit, I feel like. You got the wall right there.
15.15.
He's got a little bit of damage on the front end, it looks like. Maybe we'll get him to push a little bit more, getting kind of under him.
Still out there.
But the 30 car, I think, has more fresh tires than us.
15.259 outside quarter. Still outside.
Because if we get another caution right now, there'll be people that won't pit on the lead lap, and we'll go and pit and get a set of fresh tires.
Still outside.
We're already 100 laps into this race, which is nice. It's going by pretty quick, it feels like.
048.
Yeah, we got some lap down cars are getting in front of us now, unfortunately, because I think they pitted. I want to say they did. I think the 30 and the 18 most likely did. This 18 car is like lagging all over the place though in these corners. Oh, caution.
What a fucking
What is going on? That guy's down at the inside.
We're going to restart behind the 25.
That was a little bit of a wreck. Not sure where the 25 is. He's a little bit behind us.
Great job, guys.
But happy about that one. We'll see if we end up getting a lucky dog or not. I doubt it, because there was like 3 of them in front of us, and I don't think any of them hit anything.
It looked like his right front was broke.
But we'll see.
Yeah.
Because if we don't get the lucky dog, we'll just pit, get tires and stuff. Because we have to turn in the next time by anyways.
The road is open.
Yeah, it doesn't say lucky dog candidate. Yeah, 31 got it. Unfortunate.
That's just my luck right now.
Oh well. We're going to go get some tires now, though. Because there'll be people in front of us that just pitted that won't go and get tires now. So that's okay. Just trying to play the lucky dog game, which is rough. Definitely a rough game to play.
I'm glad I saw them get together. I saw the lift. That was insane.
Pit road is so long and slow.
9 and 4. Did you guys pit last pit stop? Just curious.
I wish I would have stayed out on that first caution like I was anticipating there being a quick wreck, but oh well. I'll read what you guys said. 1 second. Let me get to the pit stall so I don't miss it or hit these guys in front of me because I don't want to wreck in the pit lane.
Thank you.
But let's see. They're like the 3rd stall in. Oh, I'm missing it anyways. Whoops. Kept it in neutral by accident. Race against Gavin C. Fixed at Talladega last week. He finished 3rd. You finished 4th. Nice. Yeah, I had Hocevar in my race when I did Talladega last week, so that was interesting. He ended up winning it, which I'm not the biggest fan of Hocevar or anything because of the way he races people. Like in iRacing or real life, like he's wrecked people in real life, like no problem.
Sorry for having 9.
So I have he's like the old school Kyle Busch, which I still don't like Kyle Busch to this day because of the way he raced people back in the day and everything.
We just touched.
Did Xfinity last night, only 3 cautions, 120 laps green, nice. Yeah, I'm shocked this has gone as green as it has so far. That was only our 3rd caution, I want to say, maybe? And we're 110 in? Like, we started out this race with a 64, 65 lap run. Like, I went a lap down on the first run.
I can't turn.
Because it went so long. Because I was just trying to save my tires, and people were sending it in the middle up top more. I was just starting to get to the point where our tires were getting better than other guys, and all that.
Then why did you drive into the turn 3 like
Pace
that?
cars off.
So I saved my tires, I think, a little too much, but I don't have a lot of speed here per se. This is one of the tracks I've never been super fast at. It's more about just trying to survive for me. But being a lap down early
Why did you drive into turn 3 that fast?
was unfortunate. Now we're just playing like the wave around game. Oh, that guy's losing it. And we get a caution. And I think we're 1 or 2 down, unfortunately. Yeah, we're 3 down from the lucky dog on that one, unfortunately. But we do have fresh tires, so we could probably get by a couple of them, I think. I think one guy in front of us pitted. That was on the lap down from us. And then I think the other 2 we were ahead
Like I
of.
said, then why did he carry that much speed into the corner?
Waiting for this one car that like half spun before the caution. Like right when the caution came out, he was half spinning. He's lucky he didn't lose all those spots. But we'll probably end up getting our lucky dog at some point. I don't know how long into this race. Like, if we can just get lucky with some other guys getting 0Xs or 2Xs in a wreck, or 4Xs as well, that would be nice, and we can get lucky and get the lucky dog earlier, but that wreck was definitely behind us. I don't know where it was exactly.
Pit road is open.
I think we could pretty much make it the rest of the way on fuel now. 18 got the lucky dog, which he was the first up there. Unfortunate.
You're right, runs.
You started
get a little bit, I don't know
iRacing 2 months
how bad it
ago.
is.
Hated short tracks until Bristol went from a C to an A this week. That's wild. Like going from a C to an A during Bristol, that's impressive because like there's so many wrecks that happen here that it's hard to get away from them most of the time. But at the same time, the short tracks allow more chances for safety rating because you have a lot more laps. So the safety rating goes off of how many corners you take, and short tracks are more laps normally, and you will
Behind the 29.
have a chance to
Basically,
get
you're right
more
where you're
corners in. So
front
if you get a
headlight
clean
is
race, you can definitely get a
pushed
lot.
in.
Like a super speedway has a lot less laps, so you have less corners, and you get in one wreck, you're probably losing safety rating. So, but once you get to an A class, you can kind of just hold it. You can kind of just hold it pretty well. And like I've never lost my A class in anything because I have everything up to an A class. I've never lost it, so it's not that hard to keep it for the most part. I think that 18 probably had some sort of black flag, like speeding on the pits or something, going in a closed pit. I have no clue. But yeah, that's awesome, getting up from a C to an A. I love short track racing, but Bristol is not one of my better ones for sure. Like in certain cars it is, in this car it's definitely not. Like the NASCARs I've never been very good at Bristol for some reason.
You're ready to rock and roll here, man.
Like I don't have that raw speed at Bristol in the NASCAR. I can like save tires on a really long run decent, but then some people will just send it for so long on the middle up to the top that by the time a caution comes out, it didn't matter if I saved my tires. So kind of what happened in this race, I feel like. We went like 65 laps and tires were just starting to like really matter, I feel like. Like some guys were falling back that sent it super early, and then the leaders, I don't know how the hell they were going so fast running how they were. But there's only like 2 guys, I think, in front of us in the lucky dog spot. Like a lap down, it's this 30 and 27, I want to say. And I think we have better tires than both of them. Oh, they're about to wreck down there. He might come back up the track, but I can't see a thing.
Come on.
No caution, he kept it straight. We're kind of just committed out here right now because this is where we restarted. Oh, the 25's coming up.
Fucking really, dude? Come on. What's the rush? Every rush.
I want to get by this #1 car, but at the same time, I just want to get down to like the bottom. But if we can get to the middle, that'd be nice too. I just don't want to be side by side in the corner as much. But the 30 car is the one in the lucky dog spot, I believe, up there. If a caution comes out, I can only hope he gets like a 0 or a 2x or something from hitting a wall.
Still there.
Got to try to hold him down a little bit in the corner so he can't get as good of a runoff, hopefully.
And clear. Inside.
Damn, he sent it to the inside. Trying to give him enough room on the exit without me hitting the wall.
14.9.
This 25's like back and forth in the lanes. I don't want to like hook him. I just don't know where he's going to be at exactly. This 19's scaring me from behind. I'll tell you that. We're ripping right now.
Taking the lead.
But like this is where we get a long run, and then I've killed my tires being middle to top too long. Because I don't want to do that. I like to run the bottom more. Biggest learning curve is saving tires. Dude, saving tires at any track is a big learning curve for me. Like I'm awful at that most of the time. But kind of just going slow and like not too slow, but like just rolling the bottom, trying not to get on throttle too early to like really kill that right front is the main thing. You want to try and just get straight off the corner as best you can, but not really like get full throttle until you lift like the wheel up and stuff. Like I've heard people explain it this way, which is an easy way for me to remember. Have like an imaginary string between your pedal and your wheel. So the more you're turned left, the more you're off throttle, and then as you're turning back right, you could press the throttle down some more. As I say that, we're smacking the inside wall hard as hell, but that's fine. We didn't kill the car.
It looks like it's okay. Doesn't look bad.
Got a little too loose on the exit, running the low side. So now we lost all that positioning we had. Damn it. Didn't get a 2x from it, but didn't damage the car because it still says there's no damage. So that's unfortunate though. Just didn't get straight enough off the corner before getting fully on throttle. So that was bad on my part. I'm mad about that. Okay, 53. Was not expecting that. I like almost locked my brakes up and straight lined them because I wasn't expecting them to cut down. But that put us in a worse position now because we were second for the lap down cars, which I was fine with. And the 30 was like running really high. So he was going to burn up his tires and I was hoping we can get by him before a caution maybe. But now we lost all that speed. I didn't want to like come straight back up the track or anything. So I just stayed down there, let everybody by so I didn't cause a wreck or anything. I think that guy that's on the lead lap, I think he probably took a wave around or something maybe at some point.
15.127.
I think that other guy that's about to go a lap down back there, the 31, he is maybe on some older tires as well. I think he probably stayed out, got like a lucky dog or wave around, something like that maybe.
15.003.
We're gonna have to do something to try to get back on the lead lap at some point.
Deleted did a 14.966.
Okay, so we're not that far off a pace. Oh, dang it. I'm not taking it 3 wide.
15.1.
We had such a good run there, but I wasn't taking it 3 wide.
Inside. Still there at door. Clear, clear.
Definitely killing my tires running up that high, but trying to stay out in front of the leader at this point. They're like 4 seconds back or something. Seeing if we can gain some of these spots back from the guys that are a lap down too. Because a couple cautions ago, like the third guy that was a lap down got the lucky dog because the other 2 got some sort of X's. So trying to get every spot we can now.
Still there.
Because I just would have tried to hold that one guy off. It was that like silver Gordon car that like Byron ran last week.
15.408.
Because we were just by him too in this run also, but he was on the lead lap. And that's because he sent it to get in a better position and got lucky with the lucky dog.
15.513.
This 18 car is like lagging like a little bit, like he's bouncing all over the place. So I'm trying not to get into him with his car bouncing around like that.
Outside is clear.
Then he's blinking.
15.4.
Yikes. Because he blinked earlier and got stuffed in the wall by the 30 car, I think. I don't know where he's at. The 14 might run him over. I don't know. Oh, I'm getting loose.
Outside. 15.
Yeah, I still have no clue where that 18 car is. He still hasn't blinked back. All right, I'm treating it now like he's not there because the 14's fully up next to us and stuff.
Still outside.
Oh, and he just dropped a connection. So, yep, there is a spot for us on track. Oh, that guy's blinking too. Holy crap. Not gonna send it 3 wide on you, 14. This guy's blinking.
4, 6, 9.
That's scary. It's hard to drive around guys that are blinking that bad. They need to get sent to the pits with that new connection flag when it's that much.
Clear high. 15.626. Outside.
He ran all the way up. I tried to run middle there. Kind of worked out.
Still out there.
12 car in front of us is a little off pace. If I get up in front of the 12 car, I think we're back to the spot that I was when I half spun out. Honestly. Oh, I overshot that one a little bit. I'm definitely cooking my tires on here. That 12 car, where the hell is he going?
15.611. Inside. The leader is coming up on you.
Yeah, I know.
Clear. The leader just did a 15.08.
Trying to get around this 12 car that's blinking too. It's tough. And he's just running the top.
15.594. Working the outside.
It's a good run on the exit, but I can't really do a whole lot with it.
Still there.
Because the bottom just isn't that great with the tires not super worn out. And I probably wore out my tires a good bit too trying to run in this stint. God damn, the leader's half a second behind us now. That ain't great.
Still out there.
Because then we're going to be 2 laps down.
And clear.
I wish I wouldn't have lost all that time half sliding. That was terrible.
Outside.
And I smacked the inside wall and stuff. Lost so much time to that.
Still outside. Still out there.
Yeah, I'm either cooking my tires, staying on the guys inside, or
Too wide outside.
something. Yeah, we're going to be 3 wide with the leader.
Still outside.
Trying to stay as low as possible.
Outside. Outside is clear. Outside.
Second place is like 2 seconds back. That 32 is flying right now. Holy crap. And he's the 32 car in the lead, which is wild.
Outside. The car behind is closing on you. The gas is
18th place is now a lap down right behind us. Oh boy, I got loose there.
15.792.
Like, we're getting lapped by 18th, and he's now a lap down, but we're 2 laps down now. Because we keep getting such green flag runs. Man, this is rough. This is a rough Bristol race.
Still outside. Awkward. 15.8.
And it's not because we've been in wrecks or anything. We just had green flag runs, and I'm not super fast.
Still outside.
That 14 car's tires definitely have to be gone. So is that 12 up there. His tires have got to be like so shot.
Still there. 15.912. Still outside.
We're in like such a tight battle with all these cars. It's ridiculous right now. Most of us are a lap down, or 2 laps down now, I should say. The 34 is not. I got second place behind me. I'm sorry, bud. There's nowhere to go. Actually, no, that's not second place. That's a lap down to me. He might be on fresh tires or something, and I'm half losing it again.
And that lap car up there.
Dang it.
Still outside. 16.1.
I didn't realize I was clear on the outside. I didn't know this 31 fell back.
Still there. Clear high. Slow in front, you on the
This is
bottom.
rough.
16.175. The lead is just
Like, yes, we're surviving this race, but we are slow. We are so off pace. And I was pushing it really hard on the bottom, trying to stay in front of some guys or get in front of some guys, and
5, 4.
it definitely costed me, like, half spinning twice now. We haven't had very good results, I would say, in NIS this season. I think a lot of it's just because of a wreck at the end we end up in. This guy's on fresh tires. Like, there's some guys that have pitted now under green, and that's just not the play either.
3, 3. Clear
I'm in the
on
wall.
bottom. Inside.
This is second place.
Still there. Quarter. Clear low.
Third and fourth are battling behind us.
15.942.
Yeah, I don't know how they keep so much speed and save their tires, like, up front. That is crazy. Because we were ripping the middle-ish to top early from the restart, trying to get in the lucky dog spot, and then I half spun and then tried to take it somewhat easy. But then also trying to get back in front of some of these guys on the bottom, which has been really tough to do.
Still outside. The lead is just
This 31 is slow on the bottom for sure. He's not trying to lose it on the exit. But we got third and fourth now trying to get by us.
Still outside.
I'm trying to just stay low for them.
Still out there.
And turning that extra much on the exit is where you definitely get loose off the corner too.
Outside.
So I want to go up there and get in front of that 14 car, because he's won 4 position. 31, come on, get it moving.
Outside. 16.
Oh, he moved up in front of the lead lap guy though. Oh, that wasn't third and fourth, that was
Still there.
third and like 18th or something.
Outside. Still there.
This is fourth on our outside now.
Clear in, outside. 16.3.
And there's the 30 car we were kind of running with at the beginning of this thing that has just continued to rip that middle to outside somehow. And his tires haven't died off on him. I don't know how, that's crazy.
16.272. Still out there.
Somebody was slow on that entry. We're almost 3 wide there. The 30 car I thought was going to get side by side with this 9.
Still out
This guy that's running on the bottom behind me is just hating me right now, but I'm just trying to stay out of the way. The middle to outside's the faster lane.
there. Still out there. Clear high.
Not a whole lot I can do about that when people are on my outside.
Outside. Still outside. 16.
One car diving it down in.
Still there. Still outside.
Been some great racing. I just wish we were faster, like on the lead lap or something.
Clear outside. 16.3.
Because these tires aren't like they used to be when I last ran this thing. I feel like, oh boy. Oh, they're wrecking on my outside.
Again, Nick.
You're clear. Caution's out. Caution's out.
He got hit by this guy in front of me for sure. He definitely just got hit by that guy.
Guys, your blower, they're gonna trap
Like, I want to stay out and get a wave around.
Close.
I think that's my best shot at this time because I'm 2 laps down.
Damn it.
So I'm 2 laps down. Everybody on the lead lap is gonna pit for sure. Yeah, I think it definitely was on this guy in front of me. Gotta pass the pace car. Gotta go all the way around. But these guys on the lead lap are definitely gonna pit, so I should be able to get a wave around and hope there's just a quick caution, and we'll be 1 lap down again. And hopefully we don't get like a run to the end or something. That'd be awful. I got enough fuel to make it. It's just, it's a little tight,
All the way
but
around, guys. Come on.
Got the lucky dog.
we are fine technically on fuel.
Be aware of that. Pit road.
I want to take off the auto fuel so next time we do pit,
Yeah, thanks for the
I can get,
patience there,
like-
Brandon. I had nowhere to go.
I can get 1
Are we
gallon,
pitting right here or we have to go around again?
whatever you feel like.
We're gonna restart behind this 11.
But yeah, I think all of the guys in front of us are, they are laps down. They're not on the lead lap because I think even 15th is a lap down the number 10 car. That's crazy. So they're going to get a wave around, and then
my shot's
there's gonna be a
going
lot of
probably
guys doing a wave around right now. So that's gonna be very interesting on how this plays out. Some guys are gonna be sending it here up front, maybe trying to go get the lead because it's getting down to the end of it. Like, this might be the last pit stop for some of those guys if it goes green. I'll be very sad if it goes green. Why somebody trying to fake us out like we're not all trying to get a wave around here? But we're gonna have to hustle around here to get to the back of the field.
Nah, it's fine. Just nowhere to go.
Yeah, it was
That
tight
guy never
racing.
gives an inch though. That's why he's 5. That's why he's 3 laps down in this race
Oh damn.
for whatever he is.
The 30 car I'm thinking they're talking about. He was sending it there, like he was the first car a lap down when we restarted. So he was the one I was trying to keep up with in the beginning until I half spun.
1 to go.
But it looks like we're in 22nd right now, which isn't terrible. Like, we've gained some spots from that wreck, which is nice. But we gotta go catch all the way around to the back of the field. Let's go.
Closed. The road's closed.
Oh, there's some guys coming out of pit road here that we're gonna have to...
We're gonna have to come around.
Oh wait, no, they have black flags or something, I think. Rip, delayed green. So that'll help us catch up easier.
Not going. 1 to go.
I knew that would happen sooner or later, where there's people laps down or something like that. Somebody will come to a stop. Give us a delayed green here. Yeah, we got 82 laps to the end. We should be good on fuel. It'll be tight a little bit, but I think we're good for the most part. We're gonna be starting single file down here. We're in 21st though. Almost top 20. I'm hoping we get like a quick caution to where I can go get tires. Because how many guys are 1 lap down now?
He was in second.
Up to
then he was gone.
17th a lap down right now. So that's like what I'm looking at, trying
Probably
to
not if he lost the leader.
stay with the rest of the field, like on who's in what spot. There's a lot of guys single filed on this bottom lane. Holy crap. There's gonna be some guys Kyle Busch in this start just flying by on the outside probably. Because this 14 car I feel like we're a little faster than. It's just we could not get by him in the run to save our lives.
Ready, ready. Green flag. Everybody's rolling.
There goes the Kyle Busch start from somebody. Or he tried.
The leader just did a 44.559. Outside 38.1.
35 was slow on that start.
Outside. Still outside.
If we can get super duper lucky right here to where
Outside.
a wreck happens and then every guy a lap down in front of us get to next.
Still outside.
Oh boy, we're 3 wide. That's fantastic. Because there's some guys on fresh tires back here. On the lead. Oh, there's the caution. Yep, thank you. There's a wreck up here, dude. Literally a dude
I'm trying to
backwards.
stop. I'm trying to stop.
What can we do to try to help it if we do get
We got hit by Vince there a little bit.
put down some
So we wouldn't get the lucky dog anyways, but we can,
Brandon, I'm
Go
not
and get
gonna lie,
tires here.
or Jacob, I didn't think I
which
was
is the
gonna
main
stop this time
thing.
there.
We gotta wait for the 11 car to go by. Still waiting on the 11 car up here. Now he realizes.
29, you're ahead of me. I guess. I don't know.
But now we can actually go and
What a stupid move.
we can go and get tires now at least, which is nice. Maybe next time by probably.
I haven't
Still got
finished
4
one
sets of tires. So yeah, the sets of tires did not come into play just because of the sheer amount of green flag racing we got, which is nice. Because that was a wreck towards the front, I
Can you
think.
take a minute to appreciate that long run we had before?
We had 2 of them. We had 2 long runs. That was great.
I mean, yeah, this has been the most fun I've had on it this week.
Yeah, I'm shocked on how clean this
Unfortunately, it
Bristol
won't be
race has
like that.
been, but
Yeah,
it
no.
might turn the hell here at the end.
Yeah, no kidding.
It honestly
Think the
might
11
turn
cars
to
are
a
running
caution
it all.
wreck. Or a caution fest.
Man, some of you guys really hold
Do I have
deep.
damage? Nope, we're good. Still no damage on the car.
When you get right hooked by a lap down car that shoves it 3 wide for no reason.
I don't know why this dude behind me is just getting a black flag,
Yeah, I mean,
trying to go
Right
past
there,
everybody.
and Freaking get wrecked.
Yeah, sure, Mark.
It's frustrating.
Now, turn in here. Turn in. Turn in.
'Cause that 31 car definitely speeding in the pits. But it sounds like some people are getting damaged, so that's nice. We still have no damage on the car this entire race,
More so
but
when
we do have a
especially knocked
4X.
you out of the
Luckily, we
race.
didn't get a 4X in that wreck. I thought we were going to for sure, but we did not.
I kid you not, though, Philip. One of these
We're getting
days
to
I'm gonna
by
win this
a couple
stupid
guys
race.
right there in the pit stall. I know we got by the 14, which
That's
is
good, 'cause
nice.
I was really fast here. Drove
I think
all
we're
the
gonna
way
be
to the front from 18.
second
No,
on
hold
Be
me
lining
good.
up behind
That's
the
when you want
cars
it.
on the lap down. I think we're gonna be second
so
now. Cause the 31 got his lap back. Oh, we're gonna be third.
But one time
The
I started
13's still out
pitting, it didn't
there.
pay off.
1 to go.
And he just wrecked on pit
So
road
hell yeah.
after spinning 28.
Get behind the 16. Hey, bud, come to the green.
And the 31 car is sitting on pit road still, so we might actually be in front of him too. Oh, we're second now. We're second. Let's go. We'd have to beat the 27 who is on our inside. We have to be in front of him when the caution comes out and not get a 0x or 2x or 4x at all. Or if we're second to him, he has to get that.
I gotta go by the 12. Thank you.
The 12's not allowing it.
Sorry, Frankie.
Base car's off. Be ready.
What a restart already this is.
Green flag. Earl. Guide him through there, brother. Listen, man, you just give us about the way up there. We'll get
We did
one.
have a decent start
Good
there.
enough. Inside. 35.
So that's nice.
5, 8. Inside. The lead just did a 47.
Send it on this outside, try to get in front of the 27 and hold it.
Still there. Quarter.
Love for a nice wreck in the back right now.
8, 1.
That'd be fantastic.
Clear, clear, clear.
Because we're in the lucky dog position in 16th somehow after being 2 laps down. 1 lap down right now.
Those lappers out of the way, Earl. 4. 14.
Oh my god, this 12 car is blinking all over the place.
Less efficient. Outside, outside.
He's gone. He's back. We got by him at least. He smacked the wall or something. That's nice.
7, 1, 3.
We just ran our fastest lap of the race as well.
5, just hit the fastest lap. 14.4.
I don't want this thing to go green, but I want a caution like right now so I can get back on the lead lap. Might have a little bit worse tires just from trying to send it out here, but at the same time, I'm trying not to send it too hard and like race these lead lap guys too much.
Inside. Still there.
So I don't want to wreck one of them while I'm a lap down or anything. Sent it a little too hard there, but we kept it off the wall.
Deleted did a 14.782. Clear.
Kept it off the wall, which was nice. We're a decent bit ahead of that 27 now.
14.7.
And if we get the lucky dog, we can get on the lead lap and maybe pit and take tires. Because we have so many tires left. This 28 behind me is multiple laps down, at least one lap down to me. He is trying to really just fly right now. I don't know what for, because he's not fighting for a lucky dog or anything like that.
Still there. 14.836. Still inside.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of these guys are just running middle of the top a lot. Like the guys up front, kind of. He pulled up in front of us. Oh boy, that was a little sketchy.
908. Inside.
Guy behind me sent it on the inside. Oh, it's that 12 car. It's blinking. Jesus, that was scary. I gassed it a little bit too hard.
15.05.
Got loose. Luckily, did not come down into him. I'm shocked there's been no caution yet.
Working the bottom.
Oh, 12 car clipped me. I got a little loose there again, though. That was on me.
0.071. Deleted did a 14.74.
Off of turn 4 is where it's super loose, it seems like. Oh man, I don't want another car to go a lap down if I'm gaining on the car in front. They might have like taken a wave around or something and not gotten tires at some point, or got the lucky dog, not gotten tires. I don't know. Oh boy, that was close in front of us. These guys are battling for a top 10 spot. I really don't want to race these guys, but at the same time I kind of have to. The guy on my inside is driving way too hard for being more laps down than I am. I'm trying to stay in the lucky dog spot because the other guy's just like half a second behind me. Like, we're trying our best out here to stay in this spot. The 12 car behind me scares me though with how much he's blinked since I've been around him, so trying to be wary of that and stuff, and he's about to just run me over mid-corner. Jesus. No wonder why he killed his tires. Like, he was gassing it like so hard mid-corner there. Oh, that's the wall.
Still there. Clear. Good job.
That guy in the top 10 now is just getting screwed, stuck on the bottom. I feel bad for him, but I got to try to hold off this 27 behind me now. Like, we have to drive kind of hard and keep the fast lane.
Inside. 14.997. Still there. Your door. Still there.
Because all these guys are bunching up super hard right here. Holy crap. Oh, this guy's actually 4th position, 15th. I don't think he's on fresh tires or something is my guess. Or he has a ton of damage, and he was on the lead lap. So we're back in the lucky dog spot, I think. More lappers running the bottom here. Try not to smack the wall. I saw somebody type, I will see what you guys said in a few minutes if we can get a caution or something. I cannot read in this battle right now. I'm sorry. I'm going to absolutely murder my tires, but I'm trying to stay in front of this 27. He's driving probably just as hard as I am too, so. Doing our best here, like driving the hardest we have all day, trying to stay in the lucky dog spot.
15.045.
These guys in front of us are all battling for a position though, so I'm trying not to screw them up either.
Deleted did a 14.901. 15.151.
27 is putting so much pressure on me though, it's ridiculous. Jesus, I don't want to run him over. Wasn't expecting him to go high there.
Holding that, Ricky, considering your left tire's pointing left on the straightaway.
Oh god, that's why that guy was so slow probably.
Guiding on the car in front.
Bottom.
Big top, just give me a lane on top of the
15.229. Still inside.
Lead lap guys battling. Yeah, he's gonna pull up.
Everything. Let's go with the stupid lap.
Jesus.
15.30.
Guy like swerved last second. I was not expecting that.
I'm just waiting for the engine to blow.
Oh boy. That'd be wild.
Take the tires.
15.307.
Hell, we're still in 15th after everything that's happened this race. That's pretty shocking. Like, we went 2 laps down and everything in this race. 27 is getting a little quicker than me right here. Don't get the wall.
Oh, my bad.
Alright, okay.
Yes, get to the outside of that 27, please.
0.336.
I know.
15.233.
That 27's trying so hard to stay in front of those guys, but those guys on the outside are definitely getting by them. I've probably killed off my right front trying to run this the entire time so far. Oh, on the bottom. Please be a caution. No, he's just coming out of pits. No, I want there to be a caution. That guy's gonna be so damn fast. He's gonna go flying by all of us probably. That 27 fell back multiple cars behind us, which is great. But I can't let these guys behind me by either, because then if I just get trained like he did, he'll end up getting by us also.
15.318.
Alright, I can kind of read what you guys are saying now. NASCAR made it to 3K on oval, 2 on dirt oval. Nice. Or, yeah, dirt oval. Nice job. Congrats on that.
15.459.
Hang on, this one car is getting to my inside. Okay, yeah, there's a car on the outside, bud.
Inside.
Sorry you can't pull all the way up to the wall.
Still inside. 15.594. Clear,
I've definitely
clear.
killed my right front in this race.
Still inside. Still inside.
I want to let this guy by too, because he's on the lead lap. Go.
6, 2, clear. Good job.
Okay, 12 car, please don't do anything too stupid.
7, 8.
It takes a day to renew. I've never heard of that. It should be instant. I don't know how you renew or anything. I just do it through my card. But I've never had that happen before, I feel like. Oh yeah, my right front is so gone. I've never had it wait a day in general. I just renew it and it's good to go.
15.5.
I usually renew it before it's up anyways. Oh, that 12 car is just ripping the top.
Out there.
I usually renew it before it's done anyways, because I usually do it around Black Friday, and I do 2 years at a time, so I do it when it's on sale like that. Alright, this 27's getting by us now. That's unfortunate. Nothing we could do about that, because the 12 car is just sending it right on that outside, and I've probably killed my right front. I don't know how some of these guys haven't. That's the wall. How? I think we're still good. Yeah. Not even a scratch on it. Biggest lie I've heard. Definitely have hit the wall a few times. On the left and right. Not a scratch on it is a bold lie. You have to do it on Steam. Oh, I don't even have iRacing through Steam at all. So I don't know 100% about that.
Through there, big girl.
Because I got iRacing when it was only on the website a long time ago. The website was so much better than the UI in my opinion. And now I think I've only renewed it once since it's been on UI only. But I think it still went through the website area. Ow.
Still there.
Trying not to do that.
Still inside. Clear low.
Do we have any damage? No, we're good. Another no scratch on the car. I've definitely killed off my tires at this point, but hey, we're in 16th. I can't be mad about that. After being 2 laps down, I'm just overcooking these corners because my right front is dead. Need to back it down some. Run like the middle cut down area. Try to stay off the wall. So I don't get 0x if a caution comes out just in case.
0, 9,
Oh, on their website it says renew with Steam. Yeah, probably because you like. I'm guessing like you've only had it through Steam before. I've never had it through Steam. Like I downloaded it just so I could maybe track my hours on it after so many years of having it, and I never even launched it from Steam, so it doesn't track my hours. So I really have no clue about that. Maybe that's a Steam thing then. I honestly don't know.
15.813.
Because I've never had it up, and there's a caution. 27 is going to get this lucky dog though, which is super unfortunate.
We're gonna restart behind the 27.
I know he is. I don't know if everybody's gonna pit or not. Man, if we could have held him off for like 5-10 more laps. Damn it. That's so unfortunate. I think I have to take the wave around and hope for a caution because people are gonna be sending it here at the end.
Gonna lose the lucky dogs if they bump the fence.
We got a
Oh, I got it.
pace car.
Oh no, there's a guy even further up that. Never mind. All right, all the way up to 13th with a lap down. Damn. That's kind of crazy.
Gotta
That
look
is
this up.
nuts.
Come on. Feel the gaps.
I think I gotta take the wave around, try to get back on the lead lap. I think that's what I have to do. So, like, we're good on fuel. It's gonna be right here to the end of the race, but I gotta take the wave around, I feel like. Yeah,
Well,
I'm not
come
sure
on,
if you
come on.
can switch it from Steam or not.
Lucky dog going high.
Yeah, maybe Angelo knows more about it than I do, if he's used Steam on it before. Because I only use the UI basically now, since the website went away. I was so sad when the website finally went away. They teased it a couple times saying they were going to get rid of the website. A lot of backlash came to them, and they ended up delaying it more and more, but then they finally pulled the trigger on UI only, which is very sad. Yeah, I think that's all the lead lap guys. Yeah, we'll get a lucky dog. We'll get a wave around here, so have to try to get back on the lead lap somehow. This will be our chance to finally get back on the lead lap. Hopefully a caution comes out and we can go and take tires. Oh, you don't launch it through Steam. I don't know. That's weird. Yeah, I just never, I think Gavin might use it through Steam, I want to say. So he might have a better like knowledge of that, but I know he's out at Long Beach right now, so I don't know if he'd be able to answer you honestly. Because him and Dad are, Daytona Dad are out at Long Beach and stuff, so I don't know if he would be able to answer you or not. Maybe like DM him asking if he uses iRacing through Steam and if it takes a day for his thing to renew, but he might renew it before it's out anyways like I do, so I don't know. Yeah, I think the UI is the only way to see the races, because I think that they make you download it and use it, even if it is through Steam, but
Maybe on the inside.
I don't 100% know, because not using it, honestly.
Come on, baby. It's all
Guys,
you now,
go.
man.
We gotta go catch up.
All right, you're gonna have to come around this pace car.
Okay, good. We passed that guy down there. Passing this guy up top. Maybe because he was the lucky dog.
The 21.
I'm hoping there's a quick caution, because we got back on the lead lap now. I don't know how many guys just took a wave around to get back on the lead lap, but this is our only shot.
Pace car's off. Be ready.
This is going to be a jacked up restart. Yep.
Got to slow it. Deleted it on 40.1.
We're on the lead lap. That's all I could ask for. At this point, if it goes green, it goes green. We got 10 laps left in this race. I'm hoping there's a caution so we can go get tires, and then we're kind of good to go also. Try to get by these lappers and then let this 21 car by. Please just don't take it 3 wide. Oh, there's a caution.
In the middle of the track.
Let's go. We can go get tires, baby, and we're going to be in it for the end of this race. Let's go. It took the entire race, but we're on the lead lap finally. Took the entire race. Holy crap. Dude, the website was so much better. I loved the website. It was goated.
Right for the side right there, Brandon. I was just trying, or whoever that was, I stored there. I was just trying to get to the wreck.
That was so nice. That was lucky for us.
Fucking Arca brakes, man.
Let's fucking go. We're on the lead lap. We're 13th or 12th right now. That's crazy. I needed to pit right back there probably. Oh no, I think we pit up here. Yeah, we pit going into turn 2 right here. Let's go. We can go get tires, and we're in it for the end of this
Surprise
thing.
lane goes to almost green white checker.
Let's fucking go. Oh, I need to let this 19 car by. He might be pitting as well. He is. Good thing it caught him up and
I think
told him
we're gonna
to
go to green,
pass.
just 5 and go, maybe 6.
I might.
That is super lucky. Us getting that caution right there. We're finally back in lead lap. I need to not speed so I don't get a black flag. But we can get tires, just try to rip top if we start up there. And this 31's gonna be in a black flag.
Thank you for that.
Or he's gonna have like a hold in the pits or some shit like that, I'm pretty
All
sure.
the time.
But yeah, I started iRacing when it was only website, like 10 years ago. I think my account's 10 years old now. Because it was in 2015 in March, so should be 10 years old, over 10 years old now. So the website was the only thing I knew, and I don't like change. I don't like change at all, so like the UI was a big change, trying to figure that stuff out. I have it to where it's like decent, like I just have everything in like a list view, and I'm not where it's like the massive pictures and stuff, because that takes up too much space. Like I have it as a list view to where I can just have them listed by what type of race they are, like what series, like the World of Outlaws, Super Late Models, 410, stuff like that. It's just, it's in an order like that for me, which is nice and easy. I need to get by some of these guys. Holy crap, we're getting by so many people.
We're gonna have to come around in 23.
Alright, we're good. We're in 13th right now. Let's freaking go. Oh god. 16th is a lap down, so really top 15 is like the worst we're gonna finish as long as we don't wreck. That is wild. Let's freaking go. We have a chance at the end here just to get some more spots. It took 200 laps basically from going a lap down to get it back, and we went 2 laps down at one point. Oh, they're wrecking. No caution? Where's the caution? There it is. We were just getting hit left and right, man. Holy crap.
I'm sorry.
I think we're fine.
I fault again. On the tires.
I think we're fine overall. We have aero damage, it says, but we didn't hit the front end or anything. What is our RPMs? If it's 2,000, we're fine. Yeah, we're 2K. We're good. Oh my god, what are we doing here? I was holding the freaking clutch trying to see our RPMs, guys. Why was somebody sideways right there in the middle of the corner?
Can y'all not hit on the restart, man? It'd be alright.
Holy
We
crap.
might actually make it to the white flag if you do that.
You're gonna be coming around the 23.
Yeah, I don't even
Coming
know what,
around
like, I saw the guy
23.
in front of me, I was quarter throttled, and then we just stopped.
Are we around the 12 also, or no? We're behind the 12 right now. It'll tell us to go around him in a second.
Wrecking in front of you. And
We're
you
top
just
10.
plow
Let's
through
go.
everybody.
Oh my
I
god.
didn't see anything.
How are we top 10 in this thing right now? That's
And I didn't
ridiculous.
drive through everybody. I was on the brake. but
And we have an
there's no-
8X
there's not a
now.
ton to react there.
There's no way this becomes the Martinsville 2.0 where we're in a spot to get a penalty at the end and we almost DQ. Like, there's no way. There's not a chance. You do hosteds and leagues mostly, yeah. I do mainly officials just because I like the iRating factor of it, like the rating change and stuff. Because most hosteds, well, leagues are fine normally, but regular hosteds usually just become a shit show and it just wrecks all over the place. That's all it is.
Checker, right? 10-4, correct.
I mean, I did lift. As soon as I realized we were wrecking, I lifted. I'll send you my telemetry if you don't believe me.
The road will be closed this time.
Oh
Yeah, no,
god, green, white, checkered, 1 of 3.
I'm just saying that, you know.
We'll see how this goes.
I'm just telling the 29. I don't know where you want me to go, man. I had cars boxed all around me. There wasn't a lot I could have done there, man. I'm sorry I ran into you, but
Everybody's pissed. They're getting short track rage now.
Yeah, I call BS on lifting, but it's all good. I'm still 4th with just damage on the back end.
That's not terrible. 14th is a lap down now.
I mean, I couldn't see the wreck, dude. I had somebody right in front of me.
I guess we were lucky we were on the bottom because I was able to like kind of maneuver left and right a decent bit. And I think the wheels are fine.
Damage on the front end.
Damage on the front end.
You've got
Damage on the right side. And that's it.
Want to go.
So we're good overall,
Just make sure
I
we
think.
start to the
Because
inside.
my car's not like, I don't have to hold the wheel at a weird angle for the tire or anything, so it's fine. We got 2,000 RPMs.
I learned a big lesson last
So we don't have engine damage, which would matter but wouldn't matter too much here, really. We have 2 laps left on a short Bristol race, so I knew all hell was gonna break loose at the end here, so that's why I wanted to take that wave around, try to get back on the lead lap, and we got lucky with that. I wanted to do it on the first caution, but I wasn't 100% sure it was gonna happen, but then it ended up happening, so I wish I would have done it back then. That would have made life so much easier in this race, honestly.
Be ready. Green flag. All right, man. Looks like we're signal planted right
I think
now.
some people are doing that in first gear up front, it looks like,
Four, correct.
which makes sense, but that might be why someone's spinning tires potentially on the start of the race.
41.585.
Holy crap, Hooters car.
One.
One more time,
Passing
buddy,
over
one more
yellow.
time.
Hey, we got to the white flag, let's go.
15.602. Delete.
We're gonna finish in a top 10 spot. This is wild. This is fucking crazy. How did we end up 9th out of this race? Hell yeah, and they're wrecking after the checker flag. Hell yeah, brother. Hey, Foyle, we just finished finished 9th. We were 2 laps down at one point because we had such long green
Nice win,
flag
good race,
racing.
Donald.
And other than that, they're wrecking on the inside. But we went 2 laps down at one point and
Thank you.
got all of our laps back from wave arounds. Never got the lucky dog, but we got the wave arounds, cautions in the right spots, and got back on the lead lap with like 10 laps left. And then there were some cautions, so that was crazy. Like, I want to see how bad our damage even was, because we really didn't have any damage on the car until the very end of the race. Yeah, we had damage on the front right and a little bit of the front left as well because of that that one caution, and a little bit damage on the right side, but nothing too bad.
Yeah,
but
like,
we
I'm
had
watching the replay
really
here
good
sometime,
racing.
like, I see the
I need
pink
to
car, purple car go down, and then I hit the
mute.
brakes, but it was too late.
Why is my mute button not working? I'm so confused. Why is my mute button not working? Mute.
Yeah, that's all good.
Yeah, that's my mute button. It's not working. Oh, there it goes. That was weird. But I want to see this last, like, wreck that happened. Where was it? Was it this one? It was, like, literally right after we got our tires and stuff. Oh, no, this is what got us back on the... We were on the lead lap, and we didn't take tires for the wave around. And then the caution happened way the hell up there. So that was nice for us. And then we had only a couple laps left here at the end. And then the wreck was immediately on the restart. Like, I was kind of sleeping on the restart, but honestly, it worked good because all these guys wrecked up here. The outside guy spun the tires and then got hooked. And then I just started trying to check up. I get the 24 a little bit. I did not mean to get the 24 like that because I locked up the brakes hard. And I was only like half brakes, but locked them up. Couldn't turn, so I got into the 24 because he's trying to turn down because there's a guy on his outside. So I got him, but we kind of straightened him out. And do I hit the 10? No, I missed the 10. The 24 got the 10. I got clipped from behind, sitting down into the 12. That's where like the front end came from. Then the 27's getting hooked down right into our right front. I'm shocked the right front wasn't destroyed from that thing. Holy crap. That's actually pretty lucky that the right front didn't get destroyed from that. It might have gotten pushed a little bit, but that's not bad. Oh, you like the paint scheme? Yeah, actually Gavin made this paint scheme for me. Like, because he spotted me for the Daytona 500 and he made the paint scheme, so good stuff on him. I love the like, what's it called, like the chrome number on it, and then like you could just, he does good with the spec mapping for sure overall, which I like, because I know he makes his own paints. I make my own paints as well, and but he wanted to make me a paint for the 500, so I'm just using it for all of NIS. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, we dodged a couple wrecks. I don't even remember. We had so much green flag racing. It was crazy. Tires won't really matter at the end because we just got them. But hell yeah. Getting 9th as the 20 car. We were 2 laps down, like with 30 to go or something, I want to say. So that's absolutely crazy that we ended up coming back on the lead lap and finishing top 10. But hell yeah, we gained 52 out of that. Almost up to 3,900. Gained a ton of safety. What did we end up with? An 8X? A lot of people had X's. The... 32 car who led almost half the race, he had 0x. So you suck at making paints. I'm not very good at making them either. Usually what I do, like, I think Gavin does the same thing. We take the base scheme and we'll change the colors on it, and then you can just throw logos on it wherever you want. So I don't think neither of us really make a whole paint scheme, like the whole design and all that and everything on it. We kind of just take a iRacing base scheme, change the colors up and stuff to make it look different and something that you like. But, and then other things I've done, I have like lightning bolts kind of, and I'll just have like a plain black or white scheme and throw the lightning bolts on the side of it, and that'll kind of make its own design in a way too. So like, I'm not really making a design. I'm just taking a picture of a lightning strike and putting it on the car. I like lightning strikes. I don't know. So Hell yeah, we gained 52 out of that and a lot of safety, which is nice. We like barely hit the 3.0 because we were at 295, and that shot us way up, so that was nice. So somehow came back, finished 9th. I'm happy about that. That's super lucky. As the 20 car, we started back in 20th. We were in the 20s for probably most of the race, and then the back half of the race had some more wrecks, which was lucky for us. Who led the majority of the other laps? It was 13 from the 5 car, 1 lap from the 1 car. He ended up really far back, 12 laps down. 59 from the 9. He ended up wrecking 84 laps down. 11 from the 2, 9 from the 33. So a lot of the guys that led laps, honestly, died in this race. So I guess good thing we weren't towards the front at all. And the guy that led majority of the laps did end up winning a 32 car, 104 iron. Good for him. But we were second split. His top split done. They actually are. They had 10 cautions. How many did we have? We had 10 cautions. Oh, I did not think we had 10 cautions, honestly. That is pretty surprising. It felt like a lot less. So I guess that's actually pretty lucky. So 14 lead changes up front, 42 laps of caution. We had 41 laps of caution, 18 lead changes. So interesting. And how many splits are there? 10 different splits. So honestly, that was a fun NIS. A lot of green flag racing that I was not expecting. So over 200 laps green, which is very impressive for a Bristol race. A ton better than Martinsville went, even though we ran well at Martinsville, but then we got a penalty at the end. So hey, I'll take a top 10. I think that's our first top 10 of the season, either that or our second, one of the two, and I'll take that. Bristol, really nice, gained some good I rating, almost up 3,900. Hopefully ARCA, where's ARCA this next week? I like that they actually updated this thing to where when you go to the schedule, on the left side here, they added the amount of laps. Next week is Michigan, 25 laps. So hopefully we could run well there, try to get the 3,900 I rating. That'd be really nice. So that's actually a good change that they made, because I hated looking at the schedule and you couldn't tell how many laps something was, because that made me so mad. We got Bristol later in the year. Nice. So ARCA, hopefully we can gain some I rating next week in NASCAR. There's not an NIS race because they're not racing because of Easter and all that. So on the schedule, the next NASCAR race will be Dega in 2 weeks on the 22nd. But I think since there's not a NASCAR race, I'm going to run the Super Late Model Tour, because that goes off at the same exact time. And it's going to Eldora next week. So 60 laps, Eldora. We'll do that next week on the stream. So hopefully you guys tune in for that. You can watch some dirt racing, which I really enjoy doing and stuff. That's probably my best, like my favorite type of racing is Super Late Models, but the dirt community is very toxic and stuff. So don't always get the best kind of racing from it. Sometimes oval just gets better racing, like that Bristol race we just did. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Appreciate you guys for watching, and hopefully you guys have a great weekend. I appreciate you guys stopping by and everything. So hopefully you guys have a great weekend. I'll catch you guys next week for the Super Late Model Tour race, and hopefully you guys have a good week up.